Good day, everyone. Icy here. I read something interesting today. It's something that happened on the 11th of July of this year, and it confuses me, and it might confuse and anger you as well. The state of California Assembly, they blocked a bill that would have sent child sex traffickers to prison for life. Why would you want to block a bill that protects children and takes the people that are exploiting children, possibly more than likely sexually abusing them, and not put them in jail for life? Sounds like you're trying to protect pedophiles. It's exactly what it sounds like. So the question is, why? I don't see any way anyone could give a logical answer as to why you're protecting it. Little backstory. There's a group called NAMBLA, North American Band Boy Love Association. They saw that the gay community obtained rights based upon this is their normal lifestyle of loving someone of the same sex. Well, ever since they started observing and seeing the gay community starting to prosper with acceptance of being gay, being lesbian, now all of a sudden you have the transgenders, you have the, instead of being just gay and lesbian, you got LGBTQ, XYZ, who the hell knows what else they want to add to it. And in the midst of all that, there's a specific pride flag that's out there. And in the middle, one of the colors in that pride flag was the support for pedophiles. Okay? Now, these people say it's a natural, loving relationship between them and a child. I say they're perverts. But notice what's going on within our school systems now. You get attacked by school administrators for objecting to puberty blockers and sex changes. You get attacked by politicians that are supposed to be looking out for the welfare of the child instead of the welfare of the ones that are pushing the issue upon the children. I'm sorry, an 8-year-old, a 9-year-old, an 11-year-old, even a 12-year-old does not have the mental capacity to make life and death decisions about their health. That is the responsibility of a parent. But these schools apparently have gotten enough political clout now that they're trying to take away the parental rights. And this is going to destroy the family values as we know it. And I hate to say it, but it seems to be a Democrat thing. Lyndon Johnson once made a statement after JFK died and Johnson became president. And when they started implementing welfare, he said, I'm going to have the niggers voting for Democrat for the next 200 years. Well, ever since Johnson made that statement, the Democrats have gained nothing but the black votes. They're buying votes. They're saying, you can have kids, be single, we're going to support you. There's no avenue for these people to get out from underneath poverty. They're being basically kept on the slave plantation, courtesy of the democratic values. So, if everything started there, and everything is going on now today, and all of this has been nothing but supported by Democrats, when will the people wake up and see what in the hell is going on? Democrats created the KKK. Democrats were the ones that helped found Planned Parenthood, which the original design was to be placed inside all the low-income areas of cities to have the blacks abort babies so they would reduce the black population. That was the original premise Margaret Sanger, who was the founder, wanted to do. She was anti-black. So, You've got KKK, you've got Jim Crow laws, you've got Planned Parenthood, you've got welfare, you've got segregation within the schools, you've got Democrats that opposed voting rights for blacks, Democrats opposed allowing property ownership by blacks. And now, oh, and by the way, the first black public official in Congress, I think it was a Congress or Senate, wasn't until 1935. Right after Lincoln freed the slaves at the end of the Civil War, the first 22 blacks that got into political office are all Republicans. So just think about that. The Republican Party was founded upon freeing the slaves and giving freedom to everyone. The Democratic Party wants to keep people in chains. Joe Biden, if you ain't black, you ain't, whatever the hell he said, that's about as racist a statement as you can make. Now you got drugs in the White House. You've got Hunter Biden doing a video, cruising down the highway over 100 miles an hour, smoking crack in a crack pipe. You've got parents being targeted by the FBI and the DOJ for objecting to their children being groomed into being sex toys. When will the people wake up? California, good example. They're protecting pedophiles from being placed in prison for life. And the only way you're going to fix this country, and I hate to say it because I know a lot of good Democrats, is you have to get rid of all the liberal Democrats in public office. Every congressman, senator, governor, mayor, I don't care, city council members, school board members. You have to get rid of every single one of them in order to fix the problem. Get rid of even the police chiefs, all that crap. You have to remove the infestation from the country before it can heal. And that's what they are right now. They are an infestation upon everyone in this country. On a different note, our defense secretary is destroying our military. You have in the Navy, they got a drag queen service member for promotions, for joining. They allow gay pride parades on military bases where the guys are showing their asses to children and saying this is normal for America. They want to reduce our fleet from 300 and something ships, 391 ships, down to 291, whereas China has already hit 400. They are destroying our military from within with this diversity, equity, and inclusion bullshit, too. The United States military's whole premise is to train, fight, destroy, kill. In that order, no. But those are the only four things that a U.S. military is supposed to do. Our job is to be taught to protect this country and to destroy all enemies of this nation. And right now, if I was in the military, I wouldn't stay. I'd become a mercenary because, let's face it, you can't trust the transgenders that are in the military because you don't know if he's going to pretend to be a guy or a girl 1 minute from the next. You can't put your life on the line hoping that they're going to cover your back in a war zone. You got women in the Navy that are going out on 6-month cruises. And I saw this personally. You come back from a 6-month cruise, you got female service members on board ship coming off the ship 3, 4, 5 months pregnant. But yet their husbands were back in the States taking care of the kids and working civilian jobs. So, how did they get pregnant? They're screwing around. Military supported it. I'm sorry. The shit's getting out of hand, and it's time to change everything. We need to get back to basics. And the basics were the military of the 1960s. Hard ass, tough, kick anybody butt. Even the 77, when I went in, Go for it, people. Time to reset the clock on this nation. Icy out.